Okay, so hello everyone to Mastering Digital Marketing. This is a panel discussion organized by BizCare. So for today, we'll invite Mr. Eng Yao, so principal trainer at Immacity. So he'll be arriving shortly. So in the moment, you can prepare your questions first. Okay, so welcome everyone. So I'll go through the brief program flow for this event. Next slide, please.
Okay.
So we'll be having a brief sharing by the speaker, followed by our Q&A session. We'll be fielding questions in our Q&A session afterwards, but for now, if we can show the Slido link. Yes, we'll be showing this later on, but for now, you all can scan the link and we'll be fielding the questions later on. So welcome, Mr. Eng Yao. So if you would like, you can introduce yourself and talk about your experience in digital marketing.
Thank you, Ryan. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Ryan, for inviting me to this workshop. Okay, so I'm Eng Yao. I currently work at this Immacity. Okay, so maybe just a brief introduction about myself. I started off as a programmer, a coder for maybe say 10 plus years in C++. Okay, thereafter I started a shopping comparison website. That didn't quite work well, but I started picking up digital marketing from there. Okay, so from there I start to spend some money on my own website driving traffic. That was somehow seeded my second company, which is digital marketing agency called iConversing. Okay, so thereafter from there I manage Google, Facebook advertising for my customers, and that is where I gain my experience in this area. So, which is what I'm currently teaching at Immacity. I cover Google and Facebook advertising. Okay, so for today, I hope to be able to share with you what digital marketing is about, and see if subsequently you might want to choose digital marketing as a career after you graduate from your studies. Okay, so as you can see here, this is a study done by LinkedIn. Okay, in 2020, online media became even more important because of COVID. Okay, it caused disruption to the usual in-person engagement, and businesses, example maybe like property agents, real estate, etc. They are forced to use digital marketing because you cannot do the traditional marketing anymore. So that somehow forced businesses to use social media and digital marketing. Okay, so after they have used these tools, what LinkedIn would like to predict is that this trend is likely to continue in the future. Okay, so jobs on the rise in 2021. Digital marketing is one of them, but if we put into dollars and cents now, okay, let's have a look at some numbers from Indeed.com. Okay, Ryan, the next slide, please. Thank you. So this is some average base salary that I got from sg.indeed.com. Okay, just last week. Okay, so if you are interested in maybe what careers might be useful in the subsequently, you can go to this link here, sg.indeed.com/careers/salaries. right at the bottom of the slide. Okay, so they have data based on the past 36 months data. This Indeed.com is one of the, if not the biggest job sites in the world. Okay, of course they cover Singapore also. So you see digital marketer. Okay, digital marketer, you have well, monthly average 4,000 plus. Okay, and senior digital marketers, you have 5,000 plus. E-commerce manager, you have 6,000 plus per month. SEO managers, you have 9,000 plus a month. Okay, so those are pretty good salaries, I must say. Yeah. So well, if that excites you a little bit, yeah, maybe to listen on to the rest of the to the workshop. Okay, so digital marketing has really quite many areas. So I just like to share with you the various areas. Yeah, it's not I mean the digital marketing itself, although you might think that it's purely marketing, there are various fields to it. Okay, so maybe let's have a look at the various skill sets that digital marketing can use. Okay, next slide please, Ryan, thank you. Yeah, okay, so as you can see here, digital marketing right at the center. Okay, let me just clear some of the markers here. Okay, can. Yeah, so right at the center. So on the left hand side, you see website design. Okay, in yellow. Okay, where you develop websites, the normal websites that we go to. Okay, and of course e-commerce websites, Lazada, Shopee, so forth. Okay, those are the more dominant ones in Singapore at least. Okay, so website design, this requires creativity and some programming. Not mandatory, programming is not mandatory for website design. Okay, but it is useful when some design you want to do, it cannot be done easily using the user interface. Coding would help. It is not mandatory. Yeah, coding. Social media here will be the other skill. Social media management, the ones that we are all familiar with, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay, just rise over the these past few years. Okay, so you engage with your audiences, hopefully your customers there, and you can also engage with the influencers in your various industries there also. Okay, so that you can amplify your messages through social media, through these influencers. Okay, yeah, it's social media management. Supported by content generation. Okay, maybe if you work in a bigger team, companies will have people who generate content for you as a social media marketer. Okay, content as in images, videos. Okay, they generate the videos for you. Okay, so the content generated by the content generation team can be used by social media. Okay, it can also be used on your website for what we call search engine optimization in blue here. Okay, search engine optimization. So search engine optimization is for you to improve your content on your website, getting other websites to put your website address in their content so that people can click from those websites to your website. Okay, and this somehow builds trust in Google. Okay, to say that if somebody may be looking for aircon servicing, oh, you are a good website to show. Okay, something like that. You optimize your website for Google, the search engine. Okay, and well, I keep on saying Google is because it's the dominant search engine in Singapore and most parts of the world. For Singapore, maybe over 90% of search volume is through Google. Okay, so that will be search engine optimization. Now, digital advertising, this is where I work on. Okay, you can place advertisements on Google. Yeah, after you search for something, some advertisements appear below the right at the top of the page. That one are the paid advertisements. Display ads are those that you see in Straits Times, Property Guru, etc. Okay, social media ads, which you see advertisements on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Okay, so these are the social media advertisements. Yeah, and last but not least, data analytics. Okay, so data analytics helps you to see which of your marketing efforts are working the best, and of course which they are not working so well. Okay, so data analytics helps you see the overall picture, your return on investment, be it time or money, okay, across all the things that you do online. Okay, then you can decide to spend your time or money where. Okay, so these are the various views. Okay, there are hard skills that we see here in these three: search engine optimization, digital advertising, and data analytics. Okay, for those of you who feel that currently you are not so inclined into hard skills and you like maybe engaging with customers, soft skills here. Okay, yeah, social media marketing, content generation. Okay, website design, say is soft and hard. Yeah, you have designing skills and you have programming skills. Okay, so well, any questions about these various areas in digital marketing? Maybe you have heard of the terms before. You have some interest in some area. Feel free to ask. It's okay.
Hi, so now we'll be opening questions to the floor.
Sure.
So in the next slide, we will have a Slido link for y'all to join. And if y'all could just scan the QR code and list your questions. For starters, I'll just get the ball rolling. So for the first question that I have, so Mr. Eng Yao, what do you enjoy most about your role in digital marketing?
Sure. Okay. Well, for my first company that I started, the shopping comparison, yeah, the satisfaction of successfully marketing, okay, that getting people to your website to either inquire for the business or people buying your products, okay, that is what makes it fun. Okay, if you were to do for your customers, you do marketing for your either the company that you're working in or for your clients, I would think you might also find enjoyment in making things work lah. Okay, making things see that you are really generating revenue for the company. The advertising dollars you spend or the content, the engagement that you do on social media is getting results for the customer in such that they well earn money. Yeah. Okay. So for me, since I'm into digital advertising, I like to also discover insights about the numbers, which channels work better. So yeah, I like looking at numbers and finding out what works, what doesn't work. That's for me. Okay.
I see. Okay, so now we have questions coming in. So what are some things you can do and websites you use to improve your skills? So for example, social media management and content generation.
Okay, so to improve your skills, okay, to improve the skills, I would say maybe the best way to start to really make yourself improve is to start something yourself. That means either a website, a blog inside there that you try to promote something, or maybe even your own interest, getting people to talk to you on Facebook, or maybe hashtagging the things that you post on Instagram. It will, well, because you get the most satisfaction out of it now, out of making it work. So starting something yourself and doing either social media marketing, or what was the other one? That was in the question, content generation. Yeah, content generation. Then because you are in it yourself, it is for you. Yeah, if you see it work, that way you learn the best. Yeah, because you are in it. Yeah, when you get results, you reap all the fruits of it. Yeah. Well, if you are talking about maybe websites that you can go to, you have social media examiner. Yeah, those are some of the websites. Yeah. For me, I'm into advertising. Search Engine Journal is a pretty good website to go to. Search Engine Land also. Yeah. So maybe I can just type some of these. Search Engine. Search Engine Land. Social media examiner. Yeah. And these are some of the sites that you can go to. If you want to balance the risk of not having create website yourself or doing e-commerce website to sell something yourself, Upwork is a place where you can offer your freelancing services, because then in that case, they have the assets, they have the website for you to promote. You can go and practice there, and the good thing is you get paid. Okay, not by the benefits that you sell something in your website, but in this case you get paid. Yeah, so that is also one way, but you definitely learn the most by doing it for yourself. Yeah, because you have the most interest there to make it work. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So for the next question, where does programmatic marketing fit in, and what is required in this area of marketing?
Okay. So programmatic, maybe if I make the word simpler, is you can think of it as software, programmatic, right? Software. You use a software to do your marketing, and your software for programmatic ads, advertising, the one that I'm in, okay, is you tell the software certain conditions. The software go and show your advertisements to this group of people. Okay, so for Google search is you tell them okay, I want my advertisements to show up when somebody looking for swimming lessons for kids. Okay, so you tell Google show it to these people. Or you tell Facebook, please show my advertisements to people who are looking for, let's say, renovation. Okay, then Facebook go do that for you. Okay, so that is programmatic. Okay, you tell the software some conditions. The software, based on the huge amount of data they have, they show it ideally to the correct audience. Okay, so programmatic marketing, you can refer it as programmatic ads. Okay, Google, Facebook, YouTube, all of them, because they have a lot of data. Okay.
Okay, so at which point in time do you decide to go into digital marketing? And was there a particular tipping point for you? Because I understand that you made a sort of a career switch.
Yeah. Okay. So for the first company that I started, it was a shopping comparison site. Okay. Well, I didn't have a mentor back then. Okay. Till I learned it the hard way that a product is not enough. Okay. A product, unless it is really unique, if you can go word of mouth, if you can go viral, okay, that's amazing. But the product is not enough. Marketing is very important. Okay, because if you don't reach anybody, it will just like be a Porsche in the garage. It's not very useful. Okay, so the marketing was for my first website that I did. Okay, without the marketing, maybe I would have my runway would have been even shorter. So I was forced to, not say I decide to go into digital marketing. I have to start getting people to the site to get traffic, to get traction. Yeah. So yeah, that was somehow not a decision. I had to learn the hard way.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go into more for search engine optimization. So
Sure.
what technical skills are the most relevant currently for search engine optimization?
Which technical skills are the most relevant currently? Okay, so I am not a search engine optimization. I am not an SEO expert. I did a little bit. Most of it that I did was for digital advertising. Okay, Google, Facebook advertising. Technical skills wise, now because the search engines now are getting smarter and smarter. Okay, the most maybe say technical area will be making the website load fast. Website speed is one of the major criteria for ranking the websites, because most of us, I mean, over 50%, over 60% of the traffic is from the mobile, and mobile naturally relies on data speed to have a good user experience. Okay, so make site optimization is important. Okay, that's the maybe technical SEO. Okay, e-commerce website also, e-commerce website, you need to be able to, well, programmatically make the content as relevant to the search engine as possible, because you have so many products. Okay, you cannot be manually go and doing SEO for each and every single of the pages. Okay, so somehow that needs a little bit of your ability to make sure you are able to programmatically do SEO for e-commerce websites. Okay, so why I say just now the search engines are getting smarter and smarter, because images that you post, words that you post, Google will be able to read it, understand it well enough. Back in the maybe say 5-10 years ago, you have to make the words understandable by Google in such a way that that particular word is that. Okay, and maybe a synonym Google don't understand it as well. Now the search engines are so smart, you can write your content more naturally, Google will still be able to catch it. Okay, so technical SEO, yeah, I think the person who asked that question has maybe understands that area. Okay.
So for example, if others bid higher for the same keyword, will your ad be seen?
Okay, so it actually also depends on the what we call the quality of your advertisement. Okay, quality of the advertisement as in the advertisements must be relevant to what the user is looking for. Okay, so it cannot be that maybe some other competitor bid a lot, but the advertisement is totally irrelevant. The person is looking for Pilates, you show them a boxing advertisement. So Google don't want that to happen. Google don't want a person to be able to huge budget to be able to outbid relevant advertisement. So relevancy is important. Okay, relevancy of the advertisement. Okay, the advertisement itself, people must somehow like vote for you by clicking. Okay, people tend to like to click this advertisement somehow. Okay, barring fraud okay, that one will tell Google, yes, that is a useful advertisement. Lastly, when they click go to your website, the website must show that relevant content. Okay, so not only the bid, the quality is also important. Facebook, you can also say the idea is the same. Relevancy is critical, okay, to how the ads, whether the advertisements will perform well or not. Okay.
Okay. So in terms of projects,
Yeah.
What's one notable project that you have worked on, and what kind of projects can us as students work on if we don't have any products to work with?
Okay. How about a blog on your own interests and getting people to maybe thereafter you can talk to them on Facebook and so forth. Yeah, maybe your own interest because you have the natural interest in that. Somehow you might find it more uh, easier for you to write the content. Yeah, because if you just post some things for um, the aim of posting, after some time you will give up. Okay, so if you have interest in something, you naturally like, okay, that works well because that is for content generation. Because uh, you are starting up. Maybe you are hedging, you don't want to maybe say put too much money into this project, you're not going to advertise for the start. So we compensate. We use time instead of money. So you spend time writing article, interacting with your audience on Facebook, Instagram, or maybe even generate some videos for TikTok. Okay. So yeah, I think your personal interest will make a more lasting, you will be able to last longer if you write something of your interest. Yeah. ClickBanks has also had what we call ClickBanks are all those many products for you to get from there to help people sell. That's what we call affiliate marketing. You do marketing, okay, but that one you need to spend, or maybe you need to. So for affiliate marketing, you write content, you generate content to market for other people. That is another route. Okay, then you earn commission, of course. Yeah. So either your interest or maybe you sell other people's product.
So in terms of products, is there a project that you have worked on personally before in the past?
Myself. So, well, most of the things is for the customers. A majority of all the things that I do for is all for the customers. Myself will be only my first website that I did, and of course, it must be lah. So these are the two projects. My own one, actually three lah, considering the three companies. First one is a shopping comparison. Second one in the agency business. Third one is Immacity.
Okay. So let's talk more about your field of expertise, digital advertising. So someone asked for advertising, where do you go to learn more?
Well, Immacity, of course. Okay, so digital advertising, they are quite, let me see, if you were to, well, I keep saying that in class, I mean, if you were to piece together bits and pieces of information through YouTube, they are not as structured. Okay, so maybe one place that if you want to take up courses will be Udemy. Udemy, the courses are very affordable. Yeah, Udemy, they have many courses there. Definitely Facebook and Google advertising is there. Okay, so not yet 25, right? Okay, so okay, then maybe cannot use SkillsFuture, but yeah, the courses there are very affordable. Maybe say less than $50 you can get one course. Yeah, so to learn from there. Of course, courses from us are also funded by the government. If you want, you can also visit our website at immacity.com here. Okay, next.
I think I also heard that NLB also allows for free Udemy courses. So
Sorry?
I think NLB also allows for free Udemy courses.
Okay. Okay, so Udemy is the courses there are definitely many for you to choose from. Definitely useful. Yeah. Learning yourself a little bit when you do for just spend $50, $100 or for your own website. That one you will learn the most because it's yours.
Okay. So for advertising, someone asked, do you invite celebrities and personalities to do advertising, and how important is networking in the field of digital advertising?
Okay, so this one not my forte. This is more of a social media management as you get influencers, celebrities, and personalities. Okay, we work with them, and then based on their wealth, they are famous. So that's how it works. So yeah, for me, no. For me, no. At most is the company, maybe the client, they want to maybe say advertise for the event that they have. Yeah, then I will set about the advertising for them, but not managed through me. I am not the creative sort. I look at numbers. Sorry.
So in that case, so for your role in digital advertising, so what I understand is you don't do more of the sort of actual like imaging, like advertising, not all the video production and all that.
Lesser. Yeah. So maybe say 5 years ago, yeah, almost all the creatives, the images, those are done by the customers, they pass to me. If writing text, that one, no problem. Writing text advertisements, that is fine. But well, these past few years, wise, the advertisements on Facebook and Google is much easier now. What you need to do is just grab an image, uh, make sure you have the licenses or those free images. We can start doing advertisements with images quite easily now. Okay, so those even for me still can do. Yeah.
So a more personal question.
Sure.
So from because of we are students, so
Yes.
we'll be looking for internship advice. So
Okay.
do you have any for us interested into breaking into the digital advertising industry?
Okay. Sure. So maybe I just maybe cover there are two kinds of companies you can go into. The first one is in-house marketer. Okay, in-house marketer, as in you market solely for that company. You do everything. You do most of the time for smaller companies. We don't have enough uh, revenue to hire multiple roles. So normally for smaller companies, is one person will be doing almost everything. Social media, content generation, digital advertising, SEO, do a little bit. Maybe also maybe do a little bit of website design, maybe lah. Okay, so that is what we call in-house marketer. Okay, in-house. I type those things, these terms inside the chat. In-house. So the other one is agency. Okay, agency is you go there, you handle multiple customers. Okay, so you do either social media marketing, you do digital advertising, do SEO for different customers. Okay, so there you specialize in one area. SEO, you do SEO every single day. PPC, pay-per-click, digital advertising, you do pay-per-click every single day. Okay, so for a start, I would suggest that you do in-house first. Okay, in-house. That means you do everything. Okay, you have a chance to try everything. I mean, you are getting paid anyway. you get a chance to try everything, and then hopefully you have a mentor there. Okay, if not, then you will be picking up pieces of skills here and there. So there you have a chance to do maybe social media, SEO, advertising yourself because you have to. Yeah, one person. Okay, thereafter, you roughly know already. Yeah, I think I'm not the hard skill kind. Maybe I do social media management. Okay, or maybe you discover that maybe I'm not the creative sort like me. Maybe you like to see numbers. You do digital advertising. Then to confirm the choice, after a few years, you switch to an agency. Okay, then there you have the chance to do it every single day. Every single day, see whether you really like it or not. Maybe after 1 year, then you say, oh, no, that's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. Okay, then you maybe you can then do another switch. Okay, So in that case, the second one helps you to validate whether maybe you are making the correct choice. First one that you tried out. Okay, so if possible, the first time that you start, good to start with in-house one. Do everything, try everything.
Okay, so moving on. So
Okay.
what kind of portfolio do companies usually look for when hiring digital marketers?
Sorry, which is the question?
I'm asking based on the previous question.
Okay. Can you say that again?
So in terms of portfolio, what kind of portfolio are recruiters and companies usually looking for when hiring digital marketers?
Okay. Well, if you were to ask me maybe when we were choosing the marketer for us, is if all are fresh, I mean fresh from fresh graduates, if you have done something for yourself, or maybe done some projects on Upwork or so forth, that will be outstanding already. Okay. Really the best will be if you have done something, because if you have done something, you have done social media for your own blog, for your own e-commerce website, or maybe done a little bit of advertising, even if it is only $50 or $100, that will show that you really have the interest there. Yeah, and it's not just for fun. Okay, so if you ask me, I would think that will be the biggest subtle sign that the person is interested. Interest, I think, carries the person a long way. Yeah, long way. Yeah, because attitude-wise, I think interest carries it longer.
I see. So let's move on to another topic.
Sure.
How is SEM consulting for you like? And could you share a little bit more about a day in your life?
Okay. Hectic, hectic, Okay, so if you do SEM consulting, if it is a one-man show like I did for iConversing that time, okay, at the start, no choice, you start from a one-man when you're short of capital. Okay, so you do everything yourself. You do the marketing yourself, be it Google or Facebook advertising. Okay, and then subsequently, once you have the lead, you'll be the sales manager. So you go out to talk to the customers. Well, I travel by bus, I travel by MRT. Okay, then you go to places, tours, anywhere, as long as the customer is there. So you travel. Of course, now COVID, maybe you have that excuse. Yeah, we do purely online appointments. Okay, so you are the sales manager, you are the account manager. Subsequently, you gather the specs, requirements from the customer. Then you are also the implementer. You go and do it yourself, set up the account, set up the advertising, get the access from the customer. Okay, and then subsequently, you also do the report generation. You are the data analyst. Okay, so Google Analytics, all the reporting tools like I type it in the chat, Data Studio. Okay, so all those free tools. I mean, we start off with, we have to use free tools, otherwise, yeah. So Data Studio, okay. Then you do reporting to the customers. I would say maybe the hardest area is when customers are, well, they say that, yeah, it's not working very well. When the customers, no they don't scream at me but when they complain, they say that some things, well, I have to change it. I have to change soon. Yeah, those will be the harder areas. Account management. Okay. I am definitely not the born to do sales. I have to force myself to do it. Otherwise, who is going to get sales for me? So yeah, that was one of the other hurdle that I had to clear myself.
So actually, for these customers that approach you for consulting, right?
Yeah.
How much do you attribute the success or lack thereof for their digital marketing campaign, like how much do we attribute it to the campaign itself and whether there's like an intrinsic problem in their company?
Whether the advertising work,
Yes, like how much is it like the success of it? Like how much is it dependent on the company itself, and how much is dependent on the success of the marketing?
okay. Well, as far as I do for Google, maybe say search lah. For me, I take it almost like 80-90%. Okay. Unless it's really a terrible, not so sellable product lah. Otherwise, to me, 80-90% is due to whether we can find the correct people. So if we find the wrong people to advertise to, naturally it will not succeed. Okay, so well, I place it upon myself lah to be able to find profitable leads for the. A lead is a person who send you their contact details lah, be it email or mobile. Okay, so yeah, unless the product is really terrible. Otherwise, in that case, they won't be able to hire a marketer. So quite unlikely lah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So let me look at the questions. Yes. What's one other field in digital marketing that you would like to explore like apart from digital advertising?
Sure. Okay. So currently I'm okay. So advertising wise, what I do for most of my customers is for Immacity is we call it direct response. Well, I try not to use technical terms. We try to get the leads the moment they come in. Okay, we want to know whether the advertising is working or not. Okay, so this is called direct response. So for Singapore wise, I think well, we are okay. The courses are funded. So I'm looking to currently doing for other countries. Okay, for them, I mean, because now the world has, well, due to COVID, they are more okay with online learning, okay, online courses. I mean, many of us have to do Zoom, either for meetings or somewhat, okay, training. So we are trying to do, reach out to other countries. So what I'm trying to do is now doing lead generation to subsequently nurture these audiences using email, email automation. Okay, maybe some of you might have heard of these tools called MailChimp, okay, Infusionsoft, all these email marketing tools. Okay, so this is one area I'm doing, okay, for Immacity to reach out to other countries. Yeah.
So from my understanding, for other countries, it's easier to reach them through email first before reach them via.
Okay. No. I will still, because my forte is in advertising, I will still have to use advertising to get their leads first. But these leads might not be looking for courses at the moment, as compared to what we currently do. We reach out to people who are considering courses. Okay, so now we reach a more general audience, and we try to over time nurture them to have maybe say more interest, and maybe they subsequently come for the courses. So it's reaching a more diluted audience, but much bigger audience.
Oh, I understand.
Okay.
Okay.
That's great.
So someone asked, to become a successful digital marketer, is it more important to have the hard skills, soft skills, or networking ability?
Is it more important? I would think the interest would play a bigger part for a longer term. How do we say successful? I mean, for me, I would think the interest will drive you longer, because if you are naturally don't like numbers, well, you won't dig as deep into digital advertising or analytics as a person who likes numbers lah. Conversely, if you are introvert, I think you won't be able to do well in social media marketing, as in able to make rah-rah and get a lot of people to engage on the thing that you are trying to do, together with the networking ability. Yeah. So, I mean, similar to life, we want to find out what we actually drives us. If you have found it already, then congratulations. But well, it takes time. So I think maybe what interests you might be more important. Yeah, you can go longer, and you become an expert in that area.
So in the case of digital advertising, like
Yeah.
in terms of the hard skills, what kind of numbers do you look for?
Okay. So, well, especially maybe for the one that I'm currently doing, the lead is I have to get more level of interest, as in maybe say how many people actually submit a form that I'm putting to get their email address. Then subsequently, of all the emails that I send to them, what is the likelihood that the original group of people that I target is interested? They open up the emails, they click to the website. Okay. Then subsequently, do they actually go around the website? Do they actually submit inquiries to us? Okay. So from the front end, just now I was describing the whole flow of it. They come in through, we get their emails, and then subsequently, do they engage with the emails? Do they come to the website? Do they subsequently buy? Those numbers from the front to the end, we have to get those numbers to know that are we spending the money the correct way, tracking the engagement throughout the journey.
Yeah, okay, I see. So in terms of the future, so how would tools like VR and AI play a role in digital marketing? And where do you see like digital marketing move towards in the future?
Okay. So AI wise, well, TikTok is heavily influenced by AI. Okay, because of their, well, they might say almost like magical ability to guess what the people in that country, that gender, that demographic, based on the things that you flip, how fast you flip, all the videos that you see, they are able to, well, maybe say anticipate or learn what you are more interested to see, so that you get hooked. When you see all the things that you like to see, then of course you will keep using it longer and longer and longer. Well, until you get addicted. Okay, so AI is definitely important. That's for TikTok. For Facebook wise, in the past, traditionally, we rely on what they call cookies. That means tracking users by a little bit of information on the browser, on the devices. So that one is going away, maybe in the next, I don't know how long, 3 to 5 years. Depends on these giants. Okay. So they will need more and more AI in order to determine what we are interested in, because these giants, they are able to serve such powerful advertisements, such targeted advertisement, because they know a lot about us. So AI would play more and more importance in advertising. Okay, of course, Google search definitely is important for them to be able to know which are the most relevant content. Okay, well, VR wise, if you ask me, for Facebook, Meta. Okay. I don't know. Personally, I would think it was a little bit early, but Mark Zuckerberg, I mean the owner, the CEO of Facebook is placing a very big bet now, the entire name on well the metaverse. Okay, so it will definitely be there. It's just when, how long. So subsequently for advertising wise and so forth, of course, the idea is that all the advertising, I mean, when people are really into AR, VR, okay, either one of it, AR or VR, okay, the advertisements will be there, and Facebook will be there, yeah, and so it's definitely important. It's just how soon.
Okay, so I'll fill one more question, then we'll wrap up the panel discussion for the night.
Okay.
So, hi, Mr. Eng Yao. What type of programming skills are needed for SEO, and where are some places to start learning?
Okay. For SEO wise, okay, programming skills, maybe say a little bit of, just a little bit, not. For maybe most is HTML, CSS, okay. JavaScript is not really that critical, unless you're into the just now I was saying the more technical SEO. Okay, so those areas then maybe you might need. Anywhere to start learning, I would say maybe the Udemy is really again a good area to start out with, because the courses there are really, I mean, affordable. Okay, so HTML, CSS for sorry, we're talking about SEO. Okay, yeah. So for SEO wise, yeah, then JavaScript, I think have to. Yeah. So okay, for SEO, yes, you will need JavaScript. Yeah, then JavaScript, then we can go again, Udemy. Immacity currently don't offer these technical courses. Okay.
Okay, so I think that's all we have for tonight. So thank you so much for coming, Mr. Eng Yao.
No problem.
As for the audience, you can drop your LinkedIn profile so that maybe your audience want to connect with you after the session to know more about digital marketing, maybe know more about Mimacity.
Sure. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for that.
So other than that, thank you everyone for attending, and we'll hope to see you more attending more BizCare panel discussions.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So Ryan, any last things that we need to?
For now, we just let the audience leave, and I think can leave as well. Yeah, thank you for coming.
Okay, okay, can have a good evening.
Yes, same to you.
Yeah.
Good night.
Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So hang on a minute.
Yo.